year in a float, completely worth it. I'd like to shout out my ZLs. I'm pretty sick, and I can't wait to see all y'all in the fall on campus just bulling around.
Let's go, Parker.
Hey everybody, I'm Parker. As y'all know, big shout out to all of y'all who didn't get your points this year, and a bigger shout out to Shelby Curry for never answering my texts. This year has been amazing, and I can't express how much y'all have meant to me this past year. And so, I'll set y'all here for a second. And as y'all know, I got my ring today, and I wanted y'all to be a part of this.
Can't do it.
Parker.
It's Irving.
Let's go, Parker.
You win.
Parker.
You got it. Keep going.
He's gonna throw up.
Yes, sir. Get it done.
Look at all that water.
Get it.
Don't go anymore, Parker.
Dirty water.
Jinky, get it all.
Got it. You got it.
Get on
Oh, baby!
Wow, amazing. Thank you, Parker.
I am deceased.
Okay.
Yeah, next we have Sydney.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to cry. No promises. Of course, I wrote down a lot that I wanted to say, since it's like my last chance to really say some stuff. So anyways, okay, so this past year I had the privilege of serving as communications executive, and it was the most adventurous, rewarding year of my life. This organization has been my main focus, my constant happy place, whatever you want to call it, for 3 years now. And to my surprise, each year it's just gotten better. It really doesn't matter what's going on in my life. Flex has been and always will be the place that I'll pour out unconditional happiness in my life. And when thinking about this, I remembered something I read in a book over quarantine, which a lot of you have probably heard me talk about because I shared it with a lot of people. But it basically says that happiness isn't a virtue or materialistic possessions. Happiness is growth, and that we're happiest when we're growing. We've all had different unique journeys in Flex, but the commonality that has connected all of us is that we enter the organization a completely different person than who we are than when our time is over. And the woman I am today is a product of the amazing people I've been surrounded by these past years. So as I've been pushed, challenged, encouraged, praised, and loved countless times. And so even though I'm old now and I'm passing the torch to another wonderfully talented executive, there's so many people that I want to personally thank, but I wanted to take this time to really point out a couple people that have had a substantial impact on my growth and consequently my happiness. And so I want to start with Emily Burge. You were the first person to show me what this organization was and what it had to offer. If you're willing to put the effort in, you've shown me how to be a badass woman who's confident and independent. And I hope that I can be a lot like you when I decide to grow up. David Pham, there's no one on this earth that will ever hold a candle to you. You've been my constant inspiration to be the best staff member and, more importantly, best person I can be. I'm so heartbroken to see you go, David, but your spirit will stay constant in me and in Flex forever. To my service kids, thank you for reigniting my passion of welcoming freshmen into Flex. You're so brilliantly different. I'm so grateful I was able to get to know each and every one of you. We're family now, so if you ever need me, I will be there for you no matter what or any circumstance. To my ZLs, I'm so proud of each of you. Not only have you developed leaders yourself, I've watched each of you thrive this year. Thank you for being so accepting and inclusive of me in the zone. I just can't thank you enough for that honor. To old PR, all of you were the pivotal point in my Flex journey, where my life has now been forever changed. There's been no greater sense of reward than watching each of you have freshmen of your own and excel in being a fantastic role model. Liddy, you will always be my proudest accomplishment from this year. I want nothing more than the very best of you, and I'm so glad part of that is Flex. I love you, and I'm so proud of you. Jolie, I'm so happy to be passing the torch off to you. I have no doubt that you will surpass all of my high expectations I have for you. Enjoy this next year, and don't forget to take the time to sit back and take in the magic that happens in what seems like a blink of an eye. Kelsey, although I've had such an incredible year in many ways and areas, this has been the hardest year of my life. When I felt like I was falling apart, you were always there to pick me up and remind me that I'm loved and everything was going to be okay. Our friendship has changed immensely over the years, growing into an unforeseen bond, but what hasn't changed is that I'm still the same freshman girl that saw you as someone I wanted to be like. I didn't know it at the time, but saying yes to being your roommate was one of the best yeses I'll ever give in my life. You have a spot in my heart that can't be taken by anyone else, and although you're leaving, and I'll have to find a way to live without you, I want you to know that how proud I am of you. You're extraordinary, and when you need me, I'll always be waiting for you at Puryear, so don't be a stranger. Jacob and Parker, you guys have always been some of my sweetest friends, but you've become like brothers to me. And Reed, you're the boyfriend I wish I had. There are no other people that I'd have rather worked with this year. There was never a moment where I felt as if my voice was less heard or that I wasn't as important. I want to thank you for your bravery and commitment to our friendship, because Lord knows you've seen me at my best and at my worst, loving me for who I am continuously. Just because our year as execs draw to a close, I know the bond we have created is one that won't be subjective to a role or title in an organization. Lastly, Ty wouldn't be here giving this extremely long speech if it wasn't for you. You saw something in me that believed in me, or saw something in me that believed I was capable of carrying out executive responsibilities. And I can't thank you enough. This entire year started off with just one person, and that was you. And you've done an astounding job. You've led this organization with such grace and passion, and I'm so proud to have been chosen to be a part of your masterpiece. You're my best friend, and I love you so dearly. Whether many of you know it or not, every single person in this organization has had a powerful impact and part in my growth as a leader and person, as you are in turn to each other. So thank you to each and every one of you. I want my last executive order to be that you continue to love this organization with the kindness and care it deserves, and to teach the future of Flex to do the same. This organization and the people in it are so special and will continue to be a source of happiness through an environment fostered by growth. So thank you so much, you guys, for letting me be the communications executive, and I just hold such a special place in my heart for every single one of you, and I'm so excited to see what is in store for Flex 24.
Woo! Go Sydney!
Good job, City. First off, you just made me really nervous because I don't have anything written down, so we're gonna come from the heart here. But no, I guess I've never really been nervous talking, but I really am because I've loved this year so much. But I guess just to start, like Sydney said, it all started with Ty. And not only was he an incredible head director, incredible exec, an incredible person on our exec team, but also has been my best friend for 2 years, and that means more than anything, and Flex gave me that, so it's just really special to me. Jacob, there's so many things I could say about you, but the list is too long. We're literally like brothers, and I love you so dearly. You never fail to make me laugh or smile when I truly need it. Parker, we started off on a rocky path, which most of y'all probably don't know, but it was, it was two competitive spirits going at it, but then, we've become really so close this year, and we've really helped each other grow as people and our characters. So that's just been super cool. And of course, my lover, Sydney, we joke around and stuff, but you truly are the glue that holds this exec team together. Your heart, your stuff like that. Like, it doesn't matter. You say you don't do anything, but you do. You hold us together. You're there to make us smile and make us happy. And it means the world to us, like more than you could ever know. So that's my exec team. Y'all are more than just my exec team this year. Y'all are my friends for life. So I just want to thank y'all for that. To my ZLs, y'all are more than I could ever have hoped for. Coming in, I've obviously had a unique journey coming from a big to a, the first one being exec. What's that look like? How is that? My execs treated me just as everybody else, and so did y'all. Y'all welcomed me into your family, and I walked into the door the first day and became Grandpa Rito, which I didn't realize after 2 years you become old, but you do. And I didn't think I would love it as much as I did, but I love all of y'all so much, and I just make you feel welcome and loved, and I just really thank y'all for that. All of y'all have a really special place in my heart, and to y'all kids, you just are so special to me, and all of you Flex kids, yes, my Zone kids are really close to me, but all of you Flex kids I love dearly. So I just want to thank y'all. My ZLs, y'all did incredible. Y'all worked as a team, and you showed me really what teamwork can bring together and really impact other people's lives. To David Pham, you are an incredible man and somebody that I admire so much, and has taught me so much. Whenever, I wanted to come on this journey and I wasn't sure about myself, David said, you can do this. And when I was there and I fell and failed, David was there to pick me up, and that just meant so much to me. Y'all just don't realize how impactful he is. Jacob Monty, my successor, or not my successor, I don't know, the person that came before me, I don't know what that's called, but the big little before me, he, taught me the ropes, gave me an opportunity to really grow my skills and be the person I've become. So I just want to really thank him for that. And then beyond that, I got a lot of credit this year for doing a lot of incredible things, but I think a lot of the credit I got wasn't necessarily deserving, and that goes straight to my bigs and grand bigs. It wasn't what I did, it's what we did. And what we did was create the best big program out of any flow, and that's really special and really cool. My bigs, y'all were incredible. Y'all, are my friends, my family, my everything, and we became so close in ways that I just never had thought we would. To my grand bigs, y'all were there when I needed advice, when I needed wisdom, y'all were there. And I just never expected to need that, but when I needed it, you were there for me. So I just really thank y'all for that. And to all of you freshmen, I just want to leave you off with this, that I love you. Everybody loves you in this org. And I just am so excited for Flex 24 and what y'all are going to bring to it. So thank you so much.
I love you, Reed.
Sorry. Okay, it's my turn, I guess. So I didn't really plan on exactly what I wanted to say either. I kind of sat down a little while ago. I started trying to write some stuff out, and none of it seemed as genuine as I wanted it to be, I guess. First of all, I do kind of want to go through some thank yous. My AirPods are about to die. Hold on. Okay, can y'all still hear me? That's no good. Can anybody hear me? Oh my god.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
We're muted.
We can hear you. You can hear you.
Sorry, technical difficulties. I suck at Zoom. Okay, anyways. But what I was trying to say is I kind of want to go through a short list of thank yous. First of all, I just want to thank all you freshmen for kind of sticking out the year with us. I know that we kind of had to deal with a couple of things, but I'm really proud of the way you guys handled it. And it was really awesome to, see us all work together and kind of come towards a greater good on that. But no, you guys have definitely made this year what it was. We definitely wouldn't be here without you guys, because you are our purpose for being here. And we just want to say that, I think I can speak for all my staff in kind of saying that we're here for you guys, no matter what the future holds for you, whether, you're in Flex next year or you're not, or you're graduating, or, you're kind of going to do your own thing. You have like 150 people in this organization that you can count on anytime, and you have a big group of people in your circle. So next, I kind of want to talk to the bigs and the grand bigs. You guys have done a phenomenal job this year. I'm, first of all, really proud of Rito. He's done a really incredible job at, making the perfect staff that we have. And I've seen firsthand how impactful you guys have been to all the freshmen this year. And just want to say big thank you, because, we need you guys, and you're so important to, what we stand for as an organization. You make Flex what it is, and you've truly outdone yourselves this year. So really, really proud of y'all. And I guess next, kind of, talking to all the oldies here, all the old Grand Bigs that started Flex with us, and some of it's ending. And it's kind of sad to think about how we've been in this organization for 3 years together, and we've kind of grown up together in a new way. We've grown up together in this phase of our lives, and it's been something that's been really special to me. It's kind of be able to go through that and kind of grow into adulthood with y'all. Most of all, be friends with you guys. So that's that. Also, kind of want to talk to the ZLs. You guys have done an incredible job this year. Thinking back to where we were a year ago, I can't even tell you what I thought this year was going to end like. Definitely didn't think it was going to end like this, with all of us 110 people on a Zoom call for our very last Flex meeting of the year. But here we are, and you guys have done a really incredible job at adjusting to that, and making sure that we kind of finish out the year as strong as we started it. But above that, you guys have made an incredible impact on the freshmen, and you guys have been vital to making sure that we fulfill our mission statement, and we do change freshmen's lives. And I truly believe that this year we have had the opportunity to do that. But just as much as you guys have impacted the freshmen, I've seen how the freshmen have impacted you, and that makes me proud of both you guys, the freshmen and the ZLs and the rest of the staff, because y'all both have contributed just as much to one another, and it's been really incredible to see how far we've come since the beginning of September. And if you can think back on to that really awkward picture that we took in the meeting room for the first time, and if you look back on it, you probably don't even remember who you were sitting by. Some of you may, but I think it's pretty incredible that now that's the end of the year, you can look back on that picture, and you can point to each person probably and think about some little memory that you have with them. And I think that's really incredible, because as big as we are, we do have that ability to make an impact on each person. And I hope, since it is the end of the year, and Flex 23 is kind of over now, it's really sad, but it is. I hope that you can look back and all be really proud of yourselves, because y'all have truly made Flex 23 and the entire organization's legacy what it is, and you've contributed to our overall growth, and that's something that you guys should really be proud of. And then lastly, also I want to shout out David Pham. I know David's getting all the fame right now, but that's because he truly deserves it. This was not something that David, felt obligated to do. He shouldn't have felt obligated to do. He's been here for a while, literally since Flex's very first year, 5 years ago. And, since then, David has shown outstanding character in so many different ways. And it's been incredible to get to spend the past 3 years with him and kind of learn from him. And everything that he's helped create has impacted me in ways that I literally can't even describe. But he didn't do that alone. There were so many people that were there to help along the way, but David has really shown this past year how incredible he is, and I think he's made an impact on just about every single one of us in this organization at some point in our lives. And another shout out for making nice things, as incredible as they were. Love you, David, a lot. And then lastly, just want to shout out to my exec team. You guys have truly made the biggest impact on me. I don't even know where to begin with that. We started off a little, not rocky last year, but it was a tough time to be going through. And they helped me through some really, low moments of my life, and I've seen them at all pretty low moments of their lives as well. And I think it's really cool how, 5 people who met in an organization called Flex in college became such good friends. But you guys have truly outdone yourselves. Y'all are incredible leaders, incredible role models. I don't think Flex could get any luckier than to have you guys. And above all else, though, you guys have been the most incredible friends. I'm not going to go through each one of you because that would take a really long time. But y'all know how I feel about you. But I hope the rest of Flex, hope you guys know just how much these guys care for you, because they are some of the most selfless leaders that I have ever met my entire life. And it's been absolutely incredible to see the relationships that they've made this year, especially, but the past 3 years as well. They've come from a lot of different backgrounds. They've done a lot of different stuff, but ultimately, like, you know, in the end, this is something that I've seen like their true passion for, and it's been so incredible to get to share that with them. And so that's pretty much all my thank yous, I guess. My last, I guess I do have one more. My last thank yous kind of, you know, kind of towards Flex, not towards one specific person or group of people, just towards Flex, because, you know, I, like most of you guys, didn't even know what a flow was coming into freshman year. And here I am, almost going into my senior year, and I'm still part of this organization. And it's done so many incredible different things for me. You know, this organization is, you know, the most honestly like fun thing I've ever been a part of, because, you know, it's a group of people who, you know, can enjoy their time with each other, and, you know, you can count on them. And this is where, you know, you can truly find your best friends for life. And these are the people, you know, time and time again, you hear people telling you how you make the best friends in college, and like those are your lifelong friends. And, you know, you really kind of get to be with the people who you want to be with. And there's nobody else that I would have rather been with over this past 3 years, because you guys have absolutely like completely changed my life for the better, and shown me that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter, you know, what you believe in, that everybody has a place in this organization, and people are accepting, loving, and people care for you. And I think that's something that's so hard to come by these days, is finding this like little safe place where you can just completely be yourself, and, you know, be a gateway to so many different opportunities. But I was lucky enough, you know, what was it, literally 3 years ago, I've said that a million times, but lucky enough 3 years ago to have, you know, been selected into this organization, and to see how far I've come and how far the people that have come with me have been able to go and do amazing all kinds of different things, has been something that, you know, I could literally never repay. So I just want to say thank you to Flex, because this is truly an incredible experience. It has been, and it's been something that I will never, ever forget for the rest of my life. And you guys are such a special part of that. So thank you for all, for being a part of my experience. And thank y'all so much for allowing me to be the head director of Flex 23, something that I'm always going to hold very, very close to my heart. And yeah, I love each and every one of you. So that's all from me.
Thanks, Tyro. So I guess with that being said, I know we wanted to have a word from our Flex 24 executives. Dave, you want to go? Yeah, so I didn't really prepare anything either. And I know this kind of sucks being on Zoom. This is not how I wanted it to be for everyone, but I'm so glad that we're making it happen. I just want to say I'm incredibly excited for Flex 24, and I think the execs before us have done an amazing job and set the bar really high. So it's been like incredible to watch you all grow this year, and I guess seeing it from the freshman perspective and as a zone leader, and now it'll be my 3rd year, and as head director, I'm incredibly excited. So we don't really know exactly what to expect for next year, but I guess that'll be the fun part, you know, kind of figuring it out as we go. But with that said, I'll hand it over to whoever is next.
Yeah, so just to follow up what Nathan said, I think it's no question that we find ourselves like in very troubling times, but Flex is like there for all of us. It's kind of been our rock, especially mine, like during this. And as we look towards the future, obviously like the execs and I are like trying to be as positive. But regardless of what happens, like each year lays the foundation for like the next class of Flex. And I know that Flex 23 has laid the foundation needed for Flex 24 to weather any storm. And like, regardless of us 5, it really falls down to each and every one of you, regardless if you're on staff or not. You're going to carry a legacy that is going to carry on this name. And like, we're really going to rely on you to help us push to this next year, because I think Flex finds itself in its most important year. And like, this will be a big test, and I know that we are capable of it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so that's really hard because Nathan's always so much better at words than I am. But seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for like, yes, we chose you guys in the fall, but like you guys chose us, and like that is so huge. And like this year would not have been the same without each and every single one of you. And so I think I just am so thankful to be in this position, and I am so looking forward to next year and what this year looks like. I know coronavirus got in the way of a lot of things, but like Nathan said, like this year has put us on this trajectory to do amazing things, and I know that coronavirus won't stop that. And so with that, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so excited for next year.
Yeah, so whenever I first came into this year, I was so excited to get to meet these 72 freshmen and just mentor y'all and get to meet y'all and show y'all the ropes and stuff. But I mean, as this year is closed out, I think I've learned more from y'all than I've taught y'all, in my opinion. And it's been so incredible just to see y'all come around full circle at our zone reveal, and how shy y'all were and afraid, just to where y'all are now when we went to Corpus for our retreat. I mean, it really is incredible, and I can't thank y'all enough from the bottom of my heart. And I'm so excited for whatever's to come from y'all. And thank y'all to the 5 execs that have laid this foundation. It's incredible. Reed, I don't know how I'm going to follow in your footsteps, a big little exec, but I'm just super excited, and I really can't thank y'all enough. So.
Okay, hi. I kind of typed one because I knew I was going to get nervous. So yeah. So like stepping into the ZL shoes this year, I was expecting to do like all the logistical stuff, and little did I know that like all of y'all would become my closest friends, and every single one of y'all would have such a huge impact on my life. So with this year ending, most of all, I just want to cherish you all, because you are all what makes Flex the most important thing in my life. And I'm so excited for next year and all the new memories to come. So lastly, thank you to the execs of 23, because I would not be able to step into this position without y'all's leadership and guidance. And thank you to David Pham for making like this year not, for helping us like keep so many of our traditions going, even with all of this going on. And I'm just really excited, and I love you all. So thanks. That's all I have.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, so that's your word from your Flex 24 execs. But I'm gonna hand it over to David now to talk a little bit about Nice Things and just about how he pulled it off. So all you, David.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, guys, I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna bother you guys, but I kind of came in with this mentality this year of hate me now, but thank me later. So hopefully y'all can thank me later. If you still hate me then, that's totally okay. I don't hold grudges. Anyway, hey Kyle, nice to see you. Anyway, so Nice Things are here. So I was gonna run through some lists, some things, some housekeeping things and whatnot to kind of kick it off. So I hope you guys didn't start reading on them. If you did, just don't tell me, don't let me know. But basically, yeah, so Nice Things, it's a very like abstract thing, right? And, you know, and so they're very nice things. And so hopefully, like, I know that, like, and I've said this, but like the year's just kind of in whack, and it feels like, you know, some things just didn't go what we expected. And so like my hope is that like these Nice Things will kind of serve as a good wrap up for the year for you guys, and to know that like although you guys didn't spend that full year in its entirety together, know that like the impressions that you've made have been so tangible and many times unspoken. And so my hope is that you guys will see that you guys are this piece of the puzzle that we call the Flex family. Some other things too. For those of you guys who want stuff in the raffle, don't worry, I'll get it to you. Julia, if you're in here, I got your signed poster of Nathan Bliss. He signed it today, so be on the lookout for that one as well. I'm also selling those for $20 each. And then also, I just kind of went through like the symbolism of like this cute cover page. And so if you have it, it's a snow globe. You know, there's a quote that says, sometimes you can't see yourself clearly until you see yourself through the eyes of others. And that didn't ring true for me until I read my first pair of Nice Things. And so from the outside looking in, you're this freshman, right? But as you kind of read through this and you see that you're kind of unfold through your eyes through the words of others, hopefully it shows that it's just much more beyond that. And I hope you guys see your worth and just what you mean to other people. That is truly the goal of Nice Things. Also, another thing too is I know I've threatened you guys a lot about withholding Nice Things, or if you didn't do them, you don't get them. That was all baloney. And thank you, staff, for kind of like playing along with it. If you did, like, thank you so much. That was just to put like a lot of added pressure on you guys, and it sure as hell did work. So thank goodness. But like that being said, for those of you guys who are going to be in Flex next year, if whoever's in charge of Nice Things is kind of going to that, like, please kind of like be on the low about it. You know, like, you know, extensions are probably going to happen. They happen each year. I know I lied and said they would never happen. We've never done it. We've always done. But, you know, this is only just to kind of encourage and kind of like push the freshmen to get the Nice Things going. I also want to give a shout out to all the zone leaders. Never in the history of Flex have we ever had all the ZLs, right? Because, you know, simply because they've been busy or things come up. I know Kyle didn't write me one. But anyway, so kudos to you ZLs. I think that's a testament to just how dedicated you guys and how intentional you are in wanting to make sure that your freshmen get it. And so thank you so much for doing that. And also, listen up, this is very important, but like, because I wasn't able to have like people help me with actual printing itself and compiling it, you know, I'm human. And so like, there might be errors. As much as I think I'm like the machine, sometimes I am getting old. And so if you feel like there's missing Nice Things in your Nice Things, or if you feel like things are cut off, or you know something's going on about it, just like reach out to me and I'll kind of investigate it and I'll send you any missing ones your way. And so just as you just kind of keep in mind, just kind of look through that and make sure that it's good. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. You know, if you're missing it from your big or you're missing it from specific people, just let me know and I'll just double check on that. There are some people who did Nice Things this past weekend. And so I've already started sending some of the unprinted Nice Things to some of you guys. Not everyone has these late ones, but just be on the lookout for that. If I sent you their Nice Things, I ask that you do print them whenever you can, and then just put it on the back of your Nice Things, because as staff will tell you, we do reread these sometimes. I personally reread it before, just once a year, or if I ever want to like cry or something, I'll reread it. And so if I do reread it, you know, you don't want to miss that person's late Nice Things if they're not attached to that. You know, maybe there's a time capsule, maybe this is something that you'll find across, you know, later on in life. And so make sure you print those late Nice Things I send to you. So like some from Reagan, Zach, Bachelor, Elise, Mason, Erica, Ryan, Renshaw, Ethan. Sorry to put you on blast, but those are just some people that you should kind of look out for to make sure that you have the Nice Things ready. And then also, please, like, I want to hear what you guys think. I want to welcome the feedback. So like things like any suggestions that you think would help a long way for next year's Nice Things people. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, anything about the deadline or ways to better keep accountability, the requirements, if you liked the Google Drive, if you don't like it, just whenever you want to, just feel free to like just tell me about it. And then I'll make sure to pass that information over to whoever's in charge of it next time. Also, thank you guys so much for doing that freshman Flex 24 letter. That's going to be given to them next year, and it's going to be a very surprising thing for them to kind of read. And so I want to thank you guys for that. If you still haven't done it, you still have a lot of time. You guys have like 3 months, but please do it like as soon as possible. And then, yeah, so again, like it was not just me, guys. Like I had a village, you know, it takes a village to be able to do all of this. And so, so this is just kind of rundown. Thank you, Jacob Belknap, for letting me expense so much money for these Nice Things. I hope it did pay off. I had 19 hands on deck for this. And so again, it's not just me. I want to give a big shout out to all of you guys who took the time out to help make sure the Nice Things happen, whether it was delivering or, you know, doing stuff with the drive. And those of you who I had do stuff in the drive, y'all know how complex it was. And so I want to thank y'all for bearing with me throughout all of that. 24 of them have been mailed, 122 had been hand delivered. And bam, about 3,000 and more have been written. And I think that's a record. And so I think that that's amazing. And it's actually more than that too, if it's counting for other people's late night things as well. And so that's amazing. And so take that as you will. And so yeah, it was nice seeing you guys to kind of deliver all of that, you know. Also, I have to say this, but like, be very cautious. I don't know how many of you guys I hugged and stuff, and I touched all your nice things, and so like, I care about your well-being. So like, I just err on the side of caution, you know. If you're like having symptoms and stuff, like, please, like, you know, take care of yourself and things like that. It was really nice seeing you guys though. But again, I want to thank these people on here. If I left you out, I'm so sorry. But my dream team, thank you so much for making this thing called Nice Things happen. You know, Angela, Reed, Parker, you guys were the ones who did it last year, and you guys knew the ropes for that. So thank you for letting me trust you guys. Emily Burge, you are my go-to person to take care of everything. You're my fixer from that one show, Orange and New. No, I'm sorry, Scandal. LD Zone Leaders, thank you for being like the go-to people to kind of help through all that. I got paid to say this, but Jack, thank you for being part of the Nice Things stream team. And then Alex, thank you for mentioning nice things during spring retreat. I think you kind of helped kind of encourage freshmen to do it. And then of course, to my deliverers, if I could give you all 5 stars, I definitely would. So Cameron, thank you for being in Austin. Ty, Maddie, Jonathan, Dennis, Cindy, Kelly, Gabby, Greeny, Sarah. Cameron and Brian, thank you so much for, you know, reaching out and offering you help for that. And then Jacob Belknap, thank you so much for letting me spend Flex's money. But that being said, before you guys start reading your nice things, and you guys will get the chance to do that once you guys are split up, I want you guys to, like, I know so many things are going on. I know you guys have finals coming up. I know you guys are in this weird state of feelings, or, you know, the year's ending, things like that. I want to really implore you guys to just leave all of that at the door. Don't worry about school. Don't worry about relationships. Don't worry about nice things because you're done with it. Go in with this open mind as you start to read it, you know, get all the distractions out of the way. I can share with you guys like our playlist that we played during special night spring retreat if you guys want to use it. But other than that, take that time to just kind of read it, be with your zone, and then just, yeah, go as you will with that one. With that being said, I'll pass it over to Nathan for zone announcements. Thank you guys again for doing your nice things. I'm very, very proud of you guys. And thank you everyone who helped along the way.
Thank you, David. Now we're going to do our last zone announcements of the year. So I'll hand it over to social first.
So we do have kind of our e-banquet May 6th, which is next week, kind of after finals. We're just going to do some little fun stuff that we usually get to do before, and so it just worked out better that it was next week. So we'll be sending more information at that. So I know it's summer, school's over, but just be on the lookout for that. But with that being said, all tasks are complete. Ready for
Flex 24.
Flex 24.
Fundraising.
All tasks complete.
Ready for Flex
24.
LD.
All tasks complete.
Ready for
Flex 24.
PR.
All tasks complete.
Ready for Flex 24.
Service.
All tasks complete.
Ready for Flex
24.
Biggs, all tasks complete.
All tasks complete.
Flex 24. Flex 24.
We're ready for Flex 24.
10-4.
I don't know if that point got across, but yeah, we're ready.
Ready?
All nice things have been completed. We're ready for Flex 24.
And Flex 23 has been completed. Ready for
Flex 24.
Flex 24.
And all tasks have been completed. We're ready for
Flex 24.
So we're going to do one last thing. It's kind of a special thing that we have planned. So I'm going to share my screen quick. 1 second. So we have something really special this year. This has never been done before, and we wanted something to last through the rest of the generations of Flex. And Macy's going to talk a little about this. Macy, you there?
Yes. Okay. So you can go ahead and go to the next slide. So this is the David Pham Award that the Flex staff of 23 has created in honor of David Pham, that recognizes the selfless service, humble leadership, and kindness that David has shown to all involved with Flex the past 5 years. We hope to keep this award as an ongoing tradition in order to highlight the importance of these values and exemplify what Flex was founded upon. This award was created in order to recognize some of the greatest and humblest leadership that Flex has to offer. The Latin term esse quam videre, to be rather than to seem, exemplifies all David Pham has instilled in his organization that all members look up to. The recipient of this year was selected on behalf of all the staff of Flex 23. This recipient has been a constant friend to all and practices the same leadership and selfless service values that David has exemplified. They are kind, hardworking, compassionate, and never fail to show up without a smile on their face. So this year's your Flex 23 first annual recipient of the David Pham Award is Alex Kishko. Woo! So now the FR ZLs are gonna say a couple words about Alex. And yeah.
Okay, so I've known David Pham longer than y'all. Back in the trenches when I was a freshman. Huh? Okay, he would always get lunch with me in the Commons when I was kind of like dragging my feet to kind of get involved in Flex, and he really went out of his way to get me involved in Flex, and I really credit him to the reason I'm here. And Alex does the same thing by showing us like a lot of inclusivity and that spirit for bringing people together and just loving on them so well.
So I'll go from here. Pretty much, if you boil it down into two people, there are the selfish and there are the selfless. And obviously, in everything Alex has exemplified this year, he's definitely the selfless. But of course, being the special person that he is, he takes it a step further and he absolutely pours everything into the people that he meets, regardless of how much his glass empties. And much like David Pham, Alex pours into every person lucky enough to be in his presence, and we have all grown a little more just because of his selfless spirit.
I had the great opportunity to meet Alex during banners at the start of Flex recruitment, and ever since then, like, he is so caring to everyone he meets, remembers like every conversation you had with him, and is just always around with a smile on his face. And I think he's just someone who is there for others, will give you the shirt off his back in any situation. And that is the leadership that David Pham has shown, and just like the core of like what Flex represents and what Flex, like all the people in Flex like are about. And so I could not think of anyone more fitting for this award.
So Alex, I mean, we could go on and on about him. He's just, I mean, y'all know, he's just an amazing guy. Alex just exemplifies the simplest form of leadership in that he leads by example and he leads by his actions, and he just shows up and always is smiling and always there for people, and he just goes above and beyond to be a friend. And that's exactly what David Pham has done these past 3 years in Flex, and he's just an amazing guy. And so, you know, we're very proud of you, Alex. So congratulations. We love you so much.
So to kind of like conclude this, we want to thank David Pham for all you've given Flex these past 5 years. We wish you the absolute best as you go and tackle in the real world. And we hope that this award and the people who represent this award from now on will keep your legacy alive for many generations of Flex to come.
Thank you, Macy. So yeah, that's a really awesome experience that we're super glad that we got to announce this year. And again, thank you, David. But I guess going forward, we want to break out into your breakout room so you can have some more emotional time with your zones and read your nice things. But David, do you have any closing things?
Can y'all hear me? No.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay. Okay. No, I mean, you guys are killing it. Like I said, it takes a village, and I am not me without the Emily Burgess in my life, the Grants in my life, the you guys in my life, the Daniel Saws, the Alan Hose, Cal Cruz, and things like that. And like, you guys like see the essence of what Flex stands for. You guys get it. You know, you guys are one of the only special 400 people in this world who understands what's it like being part of the Flex family. And know that it doesn't end here. I want you guys to carry that and let that follow you throughout the course of your life. I am rooting for you guys. Thank you guys for making me feel so relevant. Like after 5 years, you guys make me keep my youth and sometimes make me feel really old. But thank you guys did an incredible job. I want to thank you guys on behalf of the people before me. And the future of Flex is so strong because of you guys. You know, I see future leaders of the organization. I see so many beautiful things happening. And the crazy things about flows is that like once you're in the Flex system, you're probably not going to go out, you know? And so I hope you guys understand your legacy and that I'm very proud of the good work that y'all been doing. That being said, I really need to break you guys up into the breakout room. So do you guys have anything else to say, Nathan?
No, I'm good.
Okay. But please do your nice things next year if you're doing it next year. Thank you. Cool.
If you don't get put into a breakout room, just let David know. I think he'll still be here.
That was fun to watch.
Hey, Madeline.
Oh, who's that? Hi. Who was that? Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan.
Your boyfriend.
Guys, how's it going?
Hey, baby. I miss you.
Hello.
Hi.
And David Pham, and David Pham only.
Do y'all like my name? I thought it was funny.
Everyone smile.
Bobbleheads for David.
Haley.
Kelsey,
What?
go put Kay on the phone.
Hi. Hi.
Hey,
Jack.
I know that I was drinking vodka during a Flex meeting. So, what are we changing this?
Out.
Alan Ho is a part of this? Oh my god.
Games.
Where's
For getting me
Alan?
into the movie.
Oh my god.
Where's Kyle Curtis?
Oh shoot, there's Alan. What's up, baby girl?
Where is Kyle?
Where's Alan?
Daniel Saw, what the hell?
Where's That's what I said.
What's up, David?
Hey, what's up, Dad?
What's up, baby?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
hell.
What's up, players?
Do you have an ergonomic chair at home?
Where's Mom?
Dude, don't hate, man.
You have an ergonomic chair?
Boy, you know my setup here clean as hell.
Hey, how come I'm not in a breakout group?
You're in our breakout group, Alan. What's up, y'all? Thanks for staying on the call. Daniel, welcome to our call. Alan, welcome to the call. We love y'all.
What's up?
Y'all oldies. To all the bigs, I touched on it a little bit, but I didn't want the meeting to drag on. Y'all have just been so incredible this year. Grand Bigs, you too. Emily, your mom drinking that wine, but keep on keeping on. I really couldn't have done it with all of you, and it's just so crazy that where we have come back to Big Retreat all the way to now is just so crazy, and how our relationships have grown. And you can see it in every single freshman that they have grown this year in ways that we just hadn't imagined. So I just want to thank y'all for that and for this year. So I can't wait to hug all of y'all when we get back.
Hey, love, what's up?
Okay, so I love all of you, and I'm going to break out into the LD chat to talk to my LD kids, but y'all are welcome to stay in this chat if you want to read nice things together, or at 9:30 is probably too early. Maybe 10 or 10:15 if y'all wanted to break out into your fam and do a Zoom call with them, or if you want to do it tomorrow, whatever works. Give them some time with their zone, but after that, I think it would be nice for y'all to meet with them to kind of have a wrap up to the end of the year. So that's kind of up to y'all. Get with your partners and figure that out, and ask your kids how long they're going to be in those
I think Johnson.
zones. Okay, that's all I got for y'all.
Love you,
Go out.
Rito. Love you,
y'all.
Rito.
Hey, David.
Love you, Reed.
Bye. Love you. Wait, everyone smile before you leave so you can take a picture. Why did none of y'all think? Okay, my bad. One sec. Everyone smile.
Porque otra cosita es un poquito lenta, podrías tomarte un suplemento de hierro.
Green thingy.
Bye. I'm going to graduate now. I love all of y'all. Have a great life.
Bye, Emily. Love you.
Bye, Emily.
Hi, Mom.
Emily.
Oh my
God,
god, I got
this
study
is your dad
broken,
speaks
but I love you
Spanish to
guys.
me.
Emily Jones, are you here?
Bye.
No, she's in.
Haley, you changed your name. Oh, she left. Never mind.
Emily isn't in here, but she's in LD. She's
Yeah.
all with
Hey, Joby.
Catherine Keating. If you can hear me, I love
Oh, wait, Emily Jones is in what zone? Service?
LD.
Okay. Oh, she's in there though.
Yeah, it's because she was like
Oh.
all on the call with like Alex and Eli and Brenham. They were all.
Who's what's it called? The service Emily. Where'd she go?
Emily F. She was in this. That's
Oh, she's here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Emily. I sent you. All right, Reed, I'm sending you over.
What?
She's been in the group chat with us.
Daniel, I was trying to get David to let you give a speech. You wanted to
Dude,
give a
David,
speech.
what the hell, man?
Hey, did you wait? Did I say
Jonathan,
your name?
that's what I'm thinking.
Molly, Tyler, and Kathleen, I love you.
Dude, David, you know everyone would have wanted to see a 24-year-old man cry on Zoom. What the hell?
Stop.
How could you deprive everyone of this opportunity, you bastard?
Wait, I got a good one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. You've all seen me cry at one point or another, so I think you guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey, David, are you actually confirmed sick? Do I need to burn my sheets or what?
No, I feel better now. I don't feel sick anymore.
Hey, David, check it out.
What? What's that? Oh, you still have that?
Dude, that was in my dorm room for like a full year. Every time somebody walked in there, they were like, "What the hell is this?"
It was in our house for 3 months. 3 months.
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. Let's know your house.
Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye. Kisses.
Hi guys. I'm staying here to make sure the rooms don't collapse. So.
David, you're just so selfless. You're the backbone of Flex.
They should have given the David Fam Award to David. That would have been amazing.
Daniel, we should have told all the freshmen that David was the founder of Flex.
Dude, no, everyone knows that Doi single-handedly put up with so much adversity to start this organization.
Dude, he struggled to get all the counselors and everything.
Dude, can you imagine Doi actually starting an organization?
Why didn't we do like a Beto Hobby Award or like a oh, who else?
Oh my god.
I told Doi to get on, but he didn't answer.
Dude, he's married. You know he got different priorities.
Dude, that man's got a poo-poo potty thing in his restroom. He's having bowel movement problems.
Did I? Oh, I should start recording this, huh? Oh god.